Welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway, your board gaming podcast which brings you into the centre of our gaming group. It's JP here, introducing another expansion pack episode all about our experiences at the 24-hour board game marathon, which is a charity event led by Dan Apsey, raising money for Cots for Tots Bristol, who look after babies in neonatal care. This event was a lot of fun and a real challenge gaming-wise and even staying awake-wise for the full 24 hours, and the event has raised, at the time of recording, over £6.6 thousand, which is just bloody amazing. Throughout the event, which started on the Friday evening for early access and then ran all the way from Saturday morning at 9 a.m. to Sunday morning at 9 a.m, all of the team was there recording throughout. And we've also included in this episode our live episode for you to enjoy, kind of like a 2-for-1 style. But before we get on with it, I want to give a few shout outs from a few people we've met, and we had a great time. So we've got Brian from Always Play Blue. So it's great to play some games on the live stream with you, Brian and Ali. We played Tinder Blocks, we played Skull, and I know you interacted with a few of the team members as well. Of course, Paul Grogan from Gaming Rules. Always great to play some games with Paul. I know some of the teams played He, and Paul was there pretty much for the majority of Saturday. Luke Hector from the Broken Meeple. Got to play some Skull with him as well on the early hours of Sunday morning. We met Jimmy again from Board Game Jimmy, so hopefully you had a great time, mate. And also Ben Burns from No Rolls Barred was there pretty much all the time, running Blood on the Clock Tower, which I know a lot of people enjoyed. So with shout-outs done, I'll hand you over probably back to myself, where it's Friday evening, and to set the scene, we've just arrived, pretty much just set up the podcast equipment. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this episode, and hope you get a sense of what the event's all about.
So first little drop in, and it is currently 16:52.
Oh, that's very precise.
Very precise, yeah. So it's Friday afternoon. We haven't actually started the marathon yet, but we're all here kind of getting excited. I've been thinking about it all day.
All week?
Well, yeah, actually that's true. All week. I'm looking at the amazing raffle. Oh my goodness gracious me.
There's a lot of games over there.
Absolute mountain.
Yeah, you can't see it, listeners, but there is a lot of games. The game mountain, the cardboard mountain that is over there is pretty epic. And also Dan's gaming library, which is right in front of us, is all set up. And I think he's bought every game he owns.
I think he has, yeah.
Pretty much.
I do think he has.
Which is pretty cool. But no, look, we're just getting set up, and we are. There's not that many people here. It's going to get a lot louder. This is probably the quietest you'll hear us.
100%. So we're currently looking at some really long tables, a bit like a Viking kind of, I don't know,
a
longhouse. Yeah, longhouse thing. Yeah, so we're looking at lots of long tables, loads of empty chairs on them. I've just gone around putting all the little token boxes on the tables that I spent, I don't know. Did anybody order a blue hoodie or a red one?
Who knows?
So yeah, we put all the boxes around the tables. We've tickets have been put in lanyards. Kind of the hype is starting to get there. We've checked in. We're all excited.
We're all ready to go. We're all ready to rock. So we'll come back when, I think, just before the gaming starts, and maybe after we get some food, and then because we are at the early access, which is the Friday evening, ready before the main event. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Whoever's around.
Yeah, check in later. Hear the sound of our voice slowly descend into madness.
Yeah.
So this is the start.
This is the most amount of energy we'll have. Maybe in the morning we'll have a little bit more.
Yeah, we're going to be psyched.
Yeah, cool. See you in a bit.
See you later.
So it's 11:30 on the Friday night. We have just finished a few games, as in between, not us, because we've literally just played one, haven't we, Davey?
Yep.
We played Tricarion. We thought we'd start with a nice light game. A nice heavy game of Tricarion by Mind Clash Games.
And who won? Who won, JP?
I don't like to brag.
Right.
But it wasn't Curly.
Yeah!
JP won his game of Tricarion.
I did. I had a great game.
And I've already bought something from the Bring and Buy, so my weekend's already complete.
You bought something from the Bring and Buy before everything was open.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up. It's true.
Oh, yeah.
I'm that person at a car boot.
I'm
that person at a car boot waiting for the stuff to come out of people's cars and just shuffle it up.
What did you buy?
I bought Potion Explosion.
Oh, yes.
From Logan.
Yes.
And
that rhymes.
Me, Logan and Oscar have just been playing Crokinole. Been showing a few other people Crokinole. It's going down a storm like it always does because it is the best game ever. And Dan introduced me to Rustling Leaves.
Oh, was
really
it
liked
the
it.
rolling road?
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, really nice little simple game. Very beautiful pictures.
Nice.
Nature and pictures is my jam.
Yeah.
I liked it. He did kick my ass, but, win some, you lose some.
And we're probably going to head to bed in a bit, aren't we? Because,
Hell yeah.
Apparently we've got a long day tomorrow.
I think it's going to be quite a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But great times have been had by all, really lovely surroundings. And can't wait for tomorrow now.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Any closing thoughts, Davey?
Well, I just love the thought that Becky has played 6 different games or 5 different games. You just list off. We've played one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I played a Crokinole and I played Rustling Leaves. And did we play anything else yet?
Oh, I thought you just
Just that, just two.
okay,
Just
okay,
two.
Just two.
I mean, I played a lot
you
of
just bought the
Crokinole.
rest.
You just bought the rest. That's true.
I put some games in the Bring and Buy. Check me out.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
selling my games.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
How many?
That's pretty good.
2. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that.
That's double the amount I've
It's
bought. So come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing
I mean,
well.
they haven't sold yet, but
You're
that's
doing
not the
well.
point.
It's an impressive collection.
So I think the next time you hear us, we'll be having some sleep and breakfast, and then we'll rejoin the mic. Hopefully we'll get a little snippet before I jump on the live stream, which is at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And you guys are going to be pretty much recording snippets throughout the day, because I'll be indisposed, won't I?
You will. You'll be tied right up.
Tied right up, playing games on the live stream. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get to listen to our ups and downs of the day, really.
Yeah, and
The peaks and troughs.
I'm sure the energy levels will get sufficiently worse as the
Well, I
recordings
don't know, I
go
think
on.
we're going to, when it gets to a certain time, it's going to pick right back up again. I think. But
Gonna have a second wind.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
It'll be good fun.
it's
It'll
going to be
good fun.
hysteria, if anything.
Cool. All right, we'll see you in the
guys
morning.
in the morning.
See ya. Bye. Hi guys, it's JP here. It's 7:50 in the morning. I've just had breakfast, just got up, getting ready for this long day, this big marathon. Didn't sleep amazingly great, to be honest. But probably the excitement, probably the nerves. But yeah, really, really looking forward to getting on the live stream. We start at 9 a.m. and this will probably be the last you hear from me on the snippets, to be honest. And the rest of the team are going to be covering for the majority of the day. So yeah, I am going to be playing Sushi Roll. I think that's our first game at around kind of 9:15, and then there's a whole slew of games that are going to happen later. But yeah, we're all ready. We're raring to go. Hopefully more people are rested and we're good to go. See you in a bit.
So it's currently 8:30 and we're at the 24-hour board game marathon. It's not started off well. I've got very little sleep and so does Curly.
Yeah.
So we're in great moods, aren't we?
It's not the best way to start out a marathon. That's the one piece of advice I would give you is probably just get a bit more sleep than we've had. So
Yeah. I don't know how the first game's going to go. I think that's really going to test the mood for the whole day.
well, the problem is that I've got a live stream game at 10:30.
So
What
do you?
do I do? So what do I do now?
Yeah.
What game am I going to play? So I'm thinking maybe
Something
just
light.
something light.
Yeah.
Maybe like Scout or something.
Yeah. Well, that's probably a good way to get started anyway. Is
Yeah.
something light enough to get the brain slightly moving before we...
Maybe a party game to get me G'd up for the day.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, 8:30, and we'll be clocking in as the day goes on, and you'll hear from probably all of us. So, yeah, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to the 24-hour board game marathon 2023!
Hi everyone, this is Becky here. So we have just kicked off. It is now 9:11 in the morning. I just was in the live stream room with JP starting. Let me tell you guys, he is peaking too early. He's all super excited, and I think he's going to be dead in about 20 minutes. But we'll see. So hopefully some of you guys have been watching on the live stream, and we're here ready to start raising some excellent money for Cots for Tots. Oh, I've just been joined by the lovely Mr. Apsey.
Hello. Good morning, Bex. How
Hello.
are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. So
Good.
it's livening up already.
It is livening up already.
There is
People
lots
are
of us.
sitting. Gaming is happening and
It
gaming
is.
has commenced.
It is. I can hear like pieces and all the kind of trapperies of board games. I can hear them
I'm already starting to sweat, which is not a good start.
already. Well, like I say, he's peaking too early. He's so excited and on one.
He
I
is.
think he's going to be dead asleep
It was
under the
kinda
table.
Like, wind him up.
and watch him go.
Yeah.
So he's up there now and he's super pumped, ready for the live stream for 24 hours. He's pumped now, but give him about 18 to 20 hours, I reckon I'll be able to see his soul.
I think you will.
Which I'm
I
looking
think you
forward
will.
to. Bex, have a fantastic
You too, mate.
event,
You too.
and I'll speak to you soon.
See you soon.
Hello, it's Adrian here, 11:30, so 2.5 hours in. Just finished playing a game of Barcelona with Paul Grogan. So it's a new game out by Board and Dice. The premise of it is that you are building the first sort of orthogonal town in Barcelona. It's a really enjoyable game. There's the usual sort of point salad, Euro sort of feel, I think. You are placing people down on the board, which are like workers, and you get the horizontal and vertical actions, and then the workers you've placed down decide what buildings you can place in between, which is most of the scoring points. I'm doing okay still at 11:30, still surviving, still going, which is good because it's only 2.5 hours in, and had my first game, which was really enjoyable.
Hi everybody, this is Crispy. Time is 1:45 in the afternoon, not in the evening. I won't be here for the evening. Just been playing a bunch of games with all of the guys and some new people. Shout out to Adam, who we played Clank with. That was really great fun. Absolutely destroyed me. Just been playing a game of Scout, which is a bunch of I think it's making various circus tricks and scoring points based on how you've done. Again, that was really good fun. Nice to play with people of all ages. But yeah, been absolutely really good fun so far today. So here's some more games and we'll catch you guys later.
Hey guys, it's Curly here. Not long finished my stream game with JP, Beyond the Sun. Absolutely gave him a kicking, so that felt really good after the Tricarion embarrassment of last night. So I just thought I'd let you guys know, still going strong, early afternoon, and JP's had to eat a little bit of humble pie, which is always good. Ha ha ha. And I know he's editing this, so even better. Whee!
So we just finished a game of Woodcraft. Marcus kindly let us play. He gave us a brilliant teach, which, let's face it, most of us probably didn't listen 100%. Well, I need to play it again to give it my full kind of review, but Marcus absolutely slapped all of us. But yeah, it's kind of a lot of heavy combos, lots of wood trading kind of going on where you build these little contraptions. Yeah, definitely kind of like a mid to heavy Euro. And in my opinion, for a heavy Euro, I'd probably play something else. But I definitely would play it again. And cheers for Marcus lending us his copy.
Hi guys, this is Crispy here at the Who Sold Us Anyway podcast. Time is 15:47. I'm about to make my escape. It has been a good number of hours since we've been here, played some absolutely fantastic games. So I want to thank everyone for coming out and playing along with us. Just did a tweet of Bag of Dungeon. So thank you all the guys that joined me playing that one. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, I lost. It's kind of my thing. But yeah, had absolutely fantastic time anyway. So everyone else, donate as much as you can and enjoy yourselves. Thank you. Bye.
So, listeners, it is now 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been playing most of the day. I'm joined here with Marcus, who's been a friend of the podcast for quite a little while. Marcus, what's your highlights?
Highlights so far, spending time with JP. Just spending time on the stream with JP, playing Book of Time. That was fun. Meeting up with you guys, I'm going to say, like, just going to conventions and seeing you guys is awesome. So,
It's really nice to see you, Marcus. Always brings some fun to the games. So I think pretty much all the tables are packed right now. Everyone looks to be having a fantastic time. Raffle sale is now closed, isn't it?
Yeah, raffle's all done.
Everyone's quite excited.
Yeah.
Waiting to be drawn in a couple of hours.
Everyone
Do
is.
you remember what the last prize, the last total amount was?
Oh, I don't know. When I was upstairs, it was totaling $4,000.
Wow.
So I think it's over that now, which is insane.
Heck, that is amazing. That is amazing. So what would you say the main reason you would tell people to come next year?
For fun, and also just raise a lot of money for an incredible charity. And just come and meet new friends, make new friends, and that's the whole point of it. Forced friend of the show, Marcus.
So we've been playing with Chloe, one of Marcus's friends. She totally schooled Curly in Earth.
We call it humbling.
That was absolutely beautiful. I was loving it. And we just played Scout and I got completely and utterly annihilated. And we've just played Las Vegas Royale and I got completely and utterly annihilated by everyone. Curly's mum beat me, Jay beat me, Chloe beat me, Josh, Tambo's nephew beat me. I was just, pauper.
Yeah, just
but,
pauper.
It was all good fun. Good fun. So, we'll let you know when we get near the raffles and if we win any sexy prizes.
Hello, so it's Adrian and Tambo here. It is just gone 5:20. Still going?
Still going? Strong.
Still going strong. So we have played Marvel United and Outer Rim.
Yep.
Star Wars Outer Rim.
Star Wars Outer Rim. Yep.
So Marvel United is a co-op. There was 4 of us.
Yep.
Took down Red Skull. Took 2 attempts at it, but we did it on the second attempt.
Who were we? Miss Marvel, Wolverine,
Ant-Man, and Iron Man.
It wasn't Miss Marvel, it was Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel,
Captain Marvel, that's it. Yep.
So it seemed to go well. The guys seemed to enjoy it. What was your thoughts on it? It was your first play, right?
My first play, really, really, really good fun. I'm a big Marvel fan, so we all know that.
Yeah.
It's very simplistic, which is thought was brilliant.
Yeah.
Just bring it to the table, and we did it in about half an hour, didn't we? I think.
Yeah.
We lost first time in half an hour.
We lost first time, and then second time round we did all right. But it's just you play a card, you get the bonuses of what's on your card and what's on the previous person's card. It just kind of keeps going on like that. And then the bad guy, normal co-op thing, you turn over a card, the bad guy does bad things.
Yeah.
You then try and undo what he's doing, basically.
Yeah, you deal with the threat as well. So it's got a threat count on it and minions, haven't you? Little like token minions. Yeah.
And then we went on to Star Wars Outer Rim.
Yeah, that was good. Well, I played loads, so I know it's good.
Yeah, so smugglers. Star Wars smugglers.
Bounty hunters.
That's it.
And jobs were famous and
So I won.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It was your first play, wasn't it?
It was my first play. I took Bosk. And did a pretty good job of picking up some really quick bounties because I was really lucky that the bounties turned up right next to me, basically.
Yeah, you had a good lucky start.
So I had a good lucky start to that, but that saw me through all the way. It was different to what I was expecting. I didn't quite know what to expect, but there was a bit more sort of storytelling sort of aspect to it than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be quite procedural.
Yeah.
And there was a bit more storytelling to it and a little bit more sort of, if you've got these keywords, then you get these bonuses, but you didn't always know whether you were going to get those keywords or not.
No.
So it was kind of doing that that fluffy storytelling thing more. So it's good. I enjoyed it. Let's say not quite what I was expecting, but definitely enjoyed it. I had fun.
Yeah, I mean the story aspect. We did more jobs. We didn't do many jobs for that game. That's normally the best way to get fame is the jobs.
Oh really?
But we didn't do that very often.
No,
and then a lot of story. If you read out each job, it's actually quite thematic. Yeah, it's much better. But you did really well with the bounty hunting. It's normally a really slow process. You got to turn over a token on your counter phase. And it can be quite a slow process, but like you said, you had a good cracking start.
I had a good start, and then they were already turned over some of the ones that were coming up for me, so I knew where they were. And
that's the speed up mechanic in the expansion. You flip over the yellow tokens on some certain planets that speeds the game.
Oh yeah, of course it was with the expansion, wasn't it? And then just had to take out a few ships to get some of me. There was a pirate. My thing was a pirate. My career thing was space pirate.
Yeah,
So I had to go and kill a few ships, and then just race to the end. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, good.
So it is, as I say, it's 5:25. I know I've got heat at 8 o'clock, but before then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to get to next.
No, we're not sure yet. I think we've got Lost Ruins Van Ark maybe.
I can see Lost Ruins out and about, so might end up joining that. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on. We got the raffle as well later as well.
6:30, isn't it? Raffle.
That's when they stop selling tickets, but I don't know if that's. I think the raffle actually goes at 7 or something like that. But
nice. Yeah.
So we'll keep you up to date and let you know how we're getting on later.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Nice.
Hi everyone, it's JP. I've just pretty much finished my break. I've been on the live stream for most of the day. We've been playing lots of things such as Books of Time. We played Beyond the Sun. We've also played a little bit of Sushi Roll Out in the morning as well, and just had a bit of food, just chilling out. I've got a little break while Paul Grogan is on the live stream doing Marvel Champions right now, and they're about to finish, and it's literally going to be nearly raffle time, and this raffle is absolutely epic. There's so much to win. There's literally 6 copies of Frostpunk, and there's a whole mountain of games, which you probably see on our socials. I just thought I'm going to take a little break, little breather, and we're going to jump back onto the live stream at 7, and we're going to be chatting with Dan all about the charity and everything else. So I'll be back probably around midnight once our live episode has finished. Looking forward to it. See you soon.
So the raffle's about to be drawn. We're all very excited. It's about to kick off.
I have to do some pretty quick fire prizes. We've got 125 prizes to give away.
125 prizes. Can you believe it? Here we go, everyone.
So I'm here with Rob. Rob, we haven't heard from you in a while.
No, I've been too busy playing games, man.
Yeah. You playing games?
I know. I've bought quite a few recently. I kind of went off the deep end and just picked up about 4 or 5.
Tell me all about it.
So I ended up buying... JP got me Star Wars, the deck building game.
Nice. Me and Taz recently played this. You let us play it. Excellent game.
Great game. So, and then I kind of accidentally found out that there's a Transformers deck building game. And it's all the G1 artwork. So I've been playing that. I finally pulled the trigger on Skyrim. And then 2 weeks after I bought Skyrim, The Witcher turned up. Which me and you have just kind of had a half playthrough.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Yeah, it was really good. Really good. Looking forward to playing it with some other bits and bobs. But as like a base game, the mechanics were fun. At 4, maybe it took a little bit too long between turns. But 3-player was a nice sweet spot. We could all get involved. And yeah, it was just lots of monster hunting and general skullduggery, wasn't it?
It's great fun. I've only played it. I played one full playthrough. And then obviously played with you guys and loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it both times. Like you said, getting a few more of the expansions and things like that in will make a huge difference. But even the base game, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So looking forward to playing again.
Nice.
But just like all we've done is play games today.
Yeah,
and it's been amazing.
Well, we're 12 hours and 42 minutes in.
Yeah, and everybody's really cool.
Everybody's really cool, man.
Well, we're gamers, so none of us are
exactly.
cool, but everybody's really chill.
None of us are cool. We are cool, Rob.
Okay.
We're cool within our own hobby. We all love what we play,
absolutely,
and we've
absolutely.
all got the same
There's
interests.
nothing wrong with it, but like everybody's really chill. You can talk to everyone. It's been a really great atmosphere, and obviously raising a lot of money for a very, very good cause.
Yeah,
So,
they'd already smashed last year's, which is really good.
Yes.
So. And then we're about to be on live stream for Avalon, so that's going to be fun.
So wish us luck, because Davey will just be shouting you're evil at everyone. And,
you're effing evil, but I've got to keep
it PG.
Yeah, I've got to keep it PG until...
So yeah, if you see us come out trying to punch him, you kind of understand why.
It's got a punchable face, what can I say?
Hi guys, it's JP back in the editing room, and it's time to introduce our first ever live episode recorded on the 24-hour board game marathon live stream. Enjoy.
Live from Ilminster, it's the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast.
Hello.
Everyone, look! It's JP from the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast.
There we go. Hello and welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway, the podcast that is live for the very first time from the 24-hour board game marathon in Ilminster, Somerset. Say hello, everyone! Hello! We are, well, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, Christ. We've just got halfway.
We're only 13 hours in.
Yeah, we've got 13 hours in. We are running on sort of fumes and coffee and Coke and all sorts. And I mean the drink. I mean the drink. I mean the drink, people. I mean the drink. So yeah, lots of pick and mix. I think I can't eat any more pick and mix.
I can always eat more pick and mix.
Can you? Yeah. All right. Well, there's some over there if you want some, guys. So the reason why we're here, we are here running a live episode, and we're doing this all to support the charity Cots for Tots. They support babies in neonatal care, and that's why we're here. We're here to raise money for a great cause, and also talk about board games. And that's why we're doing this. So yeah, if you're watching this at home, please come on, give us some comments, get engaged. We want to hear from you and get some questions. And yes, Dan. And money and donations.
You can donate via our website, the 24hourboardgamemarathon.co.uk.
Yeah, and
Feel free to heckle, but you know.
we have an audience of one. We have Dan Apsey. Yeah. He's just gonna heckle from the sideline. So, it's all good. It's all good. I see my voice is going.
I didn't expect it to be naked though. I thought he was going to be wearing some clothes in the background.
I like that.
I know how much money you've raised, Dan, but we will be fighting you.
Only for some jelly.
If I'd have known there was going to be heckling, I would have come up here for blockbusters.
Just heckle him all the way. But no, if you don't know who we are a board gaming podcast. We've been going for about a year. We love talking about games, we love playing games, and we're just completely obsessed. And we are part of a gaming group, and that's what the podcast is all about. It brings you, as the listener, into our gaming group on a fortnightly basis, sometimes more, because we'd like to sprinkle in some extra episodes. We'll have to salt bathe them in, just sprinkle them in. And we love talking about all the different topics, games, the culture, whatever. We love it, don't we?
Anything,
bring it on.
We're in the danger zone right now, though, because we've not done it live before. So
no,
yeah.
I've
got to not swear. That's going to be something.
How much is each time we swear? I think we need to decide.
I'm fucking nervous.
It all depends what the swear word is.
It's fine. Just don't C-bomb. Right? No C-bombs.
Cock.
No C-bombs?
Yeah, you can say it.
Okay.
So very quickly, because obviously there might be people watching that don't know who we are, so I'm going to go round the table very
How do they not know you, JP?
Everyone knows me by now.
Everyone, look! It's JP from the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast.
So what I want is a very, very speedy intro, guys, with your favourite game. Like, pow. Let's move on. So I'm going to go to the left. We got the big, the brave, the curly.
You can't drop that on me, my favourite game. Blimey.
Mate, we've got 2 hours, that's it.
Okay, that's fine. I can do it in 2 hours. Okay, at the moment, I'd have to say... my name's Curly. Love the podcast. Absolutely adore being on it. Really interesting to do a live episode. And my favourite game is Anachrony.
Ooh. He is biased, though, because he's in the podcast to say he loves it. Just saying.
And it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, well, we know.
There we go.
Nice one. Cheers.
And I just want to point out that Dan looks like Al Murray at the moment. He's even got the shirt. Bold edge.
That's a good look.
It's a shame you can't see the other side of the camera.
All you need is a pint and really bad jokes. You've got the bad jokes, but the pint.
And also, just to put it out there, he gave absolutely zero fucks.
He can serve you a cup of go fuck yourself.
All right,
myself only once in an hour, Dan.
Thanks, Curly. Thanks, mate. Next, go on.
I'm Becky. I am the other half of Mr. Curly.
Unlucky.
I'm
Cheesy bangers.
Yeah, also known
Cheesy
as
bangers. Where is it?
Cheesy bangers.
Cheesy bangers.
and that's a need-to-know basis, that one.
I can confirm they are cheesy.
And my favourite game currently, I would say, is... I'm going to say Terraforming Mars still, just because...
It's still there.
It's just one of the greats, isn't it?
Fair play.
It's one of the greats.
Nice one.
I am Adrian, the grumpy one, that's all you need to know. And my favourite game is Concordia.
Oh, I didn't expect you to say that.
Did you not?
No.
He doesn't.
I thought he was going to say Lisboa. Right.
I thought you meant grumpy one. I was like, what? What do you mean?
You don't know that.
I'm the frumpy one. I'm JP.
All hail
Everyone, look! It's JP from the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast.
It's a wave.
Yeah. You need to be real careful. You need to be really careful.
Yeah.
There's a line between being a fearless leader and
a fascist dictator. Yeah, no, too true, too true. My favourite game, we all know, what is it, everyone?
Bones.
Too many bones. Too many bones. Love it, it's the best. Carry on.
I'm Davey. Self-proclaimed bad boy of gaming. Actually, no, JP called me that. JP called me that, so it's fine. And my favourite game...
Where's your leather jacket?
Oh, I should have had
You should have.
one.
Bad boy of gaming.
Yeah, damn.
So it turned round, it'd be on the back of your t-shirt.
Gaia project.
Gaia project?
Yeah, why not?
Not bad, right?
Let's Gaia some Gaias in the Gaia forming.
Go in the Gaia.
Yeah.
Is it Gaia project before you realise you've forgotten half the rules, or after?
Probably after. Yeah. Before that, it takes us a little bit getting into it. So
I quite like Gaia project when we mess the rules up.
Yeah, I was going to say it's quite fun.
It's good.
Yeah, trying to read that rule book.
Yeah. We know we've done that, haven't we? Go on then, T-Dog.
I'm Tambo, I'm the sheep of the group.
The sheep? You play Rosenberg?
Not quite. My favourite game was Marvel Champions, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid choice. Solid choice, T.
Just don't tell Darren.
It is TM as well, but I'll give Marvel Champions a penalty.
Yeah, fair play.
I'm Chris. You'll probably find me normally in the darkest of the dungeons in the game.
Always.
Chris being the ninja.
Yeah. I don't get how that actually ever goes.
Ninja air fryer.
Ninja air fryer.
Yeah,
Chris
why?
That is ingenuity at its finest.
I've never mentioned that before ever. That's the bad boy gaming coming up.
Exactly, yeah.
That's like 4 new nicknames.
You're owning an air fryer.
Go on, sorry, Chris.
It'll obviously be Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's becoming Gloomhaven once I get it to
Solid, mate.
Yeah.
Solid.
So you got to finish Gloomhaven 17 more times.
No, two more scenarios.
Is that it? You're done.
That's it.
Hey. I deserve a round of applause. That's it. 4 years. 4 years.
Gloomhaven sucks.
I'm with Dan.
I'm with Dan.
Oh, fair. Last and certainly not least.
I'm Rob, some would say the comedic genius of the group.
Someone.
Evil. Some say evil.
Someone.
I think someone would make Rob. I said some would, yeah.
Favourite game at the minute is The Witcher.
Oh. Take it over then. Witcher, Old Valley.
Just don't play.
Oh, really?
Zuckerberg is listening.
If you're listening, Zuckerberg, download the episode.
I didn't say Witcher at the end, it's fine.
Yeah. And donate Zuckerberg.
While you're at it,
or I'll fight you, alright?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Elon Musk. Right now.
The bad boy podcast.
Ninja
There we go. There's a little insight to who we are, and that's our little intro. So we're going to go into our next segment. Is that right, Nate? Nate is our guy in the back. And he's been amazing, along with Jack as well, keeping us sane all day. But yeah, cue us up with a sting, Nate.
It's time for the first segment. Let's talk about Hex. Yes, I had Hex once with your mom.
my poor mother.
It's time. It's time to talk about Hex, where we talk about the games we play. Because we're at the 24-hour board game marathon, we're going to talk about the games we're playing right here, right now. Probably played quite a few already. We're over halfway, and we're just going to quickly go around the table. So, Rob, I'm going to come to you, mate.
No surprise, I've been playing The Witcher.
You've been playing The Witcher for the past 7 hours.
Here we have. Curly very quickly decided that 4-player is too many.
Yeah.
And
agreed.
And agreed to play it another time. We played it for another 4 hours, and only got like a third of the way through it. But what a game! It's brilliant. So yeah, been playing that.
Yeah. What is it about it that you really like?
The thematics.
Yeah.
I love the world. I love the books, the series, the game.
Yeah.
I love everything Witcher. And it's very cool, and it's very thematic, and it's very true to the game and the world. So yeah, for me.
When you say the whole world, do you mean like the whole world Miss England?
The whole world.
Do you mean the whole world Miss England or not? Because it sounds like you're going for a beauty contest. No, you meant the world or the world of The Witcher?
The world of The
I was confused. I was going to see with a dress and a wig.
That's enough about your fantasy. Please donate to help get him some help. Just the world of The Witcher in general.
It is a great world.
Yeah. So, and the game's really captured it very well.
Nice. I've seen the components.
Yeah, it's a very pretty game. So,
I'm a bit disturbed about you two being together because you're like brothers anyway. So that's just.
Don't forget Adrian.
Well, the other
Adrian, I know.
I don't look anything like you, actually. I don't know.
You can see them all together as well. I've got the photo.
Yeah, they're not one person.
Yeah,
really
different stages of their life.
It's like the evolution of bald man.
I'd just like to put forward a suggestion to why Rob really likes The Witcher.
Why?
Because you dropped 300 quid on it, mate. That is the exact reason why.
Shots fired!
Amy's watching this. I didn't, babe. That didn't happen. I didn't go anywhere near that.
It was €300, alright?
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
USD.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
USD. Nice one.
Hanging out with you guys is like costing me so much money. It's ridiculous. I need a break.
It's fair play. It's fair play. Anyway, welcome, Chris. What have you been playing?
Hello.
What have you been playing?
I played a few games today, but the only one of us I really want to highlight, I think, is Cluster.
Oh, the magnetic stone.
That game is hilarious, and I am going to go home and I'm going to buy it.
Nice.
Just for me to practice on my own.
So you could explain this to our listeners/viewers. It's weird to say viewers for us.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
But you could explain it, because what is Cluster? What are you doing?
Well, we played it 4-player, and you each get a handful of, or just like a big stick of magnets, and you can
Hematite magnetic pebbles.
Pebbles, yeah.
pebbles.
Damn. Oh.
Thank you for the scientific analysis on the.
It was my
professor.
copy you were playing?
Back with the knowledge bomb.
Yeah, exactly. And you have a rope, and you can make it into like a circle, whatever shape you want. And you've got to put your magnets down into certain bits, and when magnets, obviously they're going to attract each other and clack against each other. At that point, then you take them back out, and then you go to the next person, and then whoever doesn't have any magnets at the end wins.
It's a simple game, though, isn't it?
It was simple, it took about 5 minutes, but I got so stressed, and we were wetting ourselves. And it was brilliant. It was like, you can move the magnets around, you can move the rope, and it's just, it's brilliant.
Did you do the super hard version where you get the magnet and you kind of, instead of putting it down, you kind of put it on the side?
Yeah.
Yes.
That ramps it up.
It makes some
polarity
spin.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the axis, you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Nice.
I'm going to go home and go
For the hard version, we were like playing on different objects, so like different heights and stuff.
On a ship.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do not put it in your take through luggage when you are going to any kind of airport security.
It looks like a sex toy.
Or, yeah, it does. Or a gun. Because it shines through and it looks. And the guy, I was in Disneyland Paris, which is not one place where you want either of those things.
The
And
gun
it
or the
goes,
sex toy.
it goes through the X-ray machine and the guy's face goes.
There we go.
It's not what it looks like.
It's not what it looks like. It's magnets.
He made me
Our
take it
tip
out
of the
back
day.
Yeah, tip of the
Yeah,
day.
tip of the day.
Don't take Cluster on holiday through airports.
Yeah.
You've been warned. You've been warned. Nice, Stuart. Glad you enjoyed that.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, sweet. Tambo.
Played many games. I think I'm just going to mention the Star Wars deck building game, the
Yeah.
card one, just because I beat Rob. Right,
Three rounds, smashed it. Last round, somehow pulls it out of his ass and defeats the Empire.
You're only as good as your last game.
It was.
There we go.
It was run down to like he needs to give me 5 damage and you can only get 4.
I did 4, and then he just come in and was like,
Finished, yeah,
bang.
Done.
That's Rebels.
That's Rebels.
That's Rebels.
Yeah.
It was great.
They're the underdogs.
It was a great game.
Yeah, if you like a real simplistic card building game, really recommend it. And you like Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great fun, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's good fun.
Yeah.
Really good.
I do like the deck building game. Nice, nice. Davey, you played a few things.
No,
Or is it just a Witcher?
I've just been hanging out in the corner looking shady, mate. All convention, that's what I've been doing.
Well,
Hanging out in the corner going, yeah.
He's like the
that's
Amazon
it,
of board gaming.
What are you doing? Like, are you just pouring water all over people's board games?
No, rum. It's worse.
Rum,
Yeah, exactly. It's sticky. No, I've played Witcher, Chikarion, Woodcraft.
Woodcraft, yeah.
What else have I played? Sorry?
Elderberries.
Elderberries, yeah. The theme was just, I don't know. It really, we were trading in blueberries, but you don't actually end up eating the blueberries. It's not a Yui. You just end up trading them for other bits, and it's just like, why are we trading blueberries for nuts? But
what's the meaning of this board game?
Yeah, what's the meaning of this board game? But it was okay. It was okay. So yeah, I've
What's your favourite?
What was your favourite?
Chikarion.
Yeah, we're going to play a game.
Yeah.
We're going to play a game.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to Hegemony.
Yes.
Because we've got that after the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good game. That's a good game. I've played a few things today, but I think my favourite game so far is last night's Chikarion because I won. Hey! Did I, Curly?
Yeah. So we won't JP will not stop mentioning this for ages.
No,
now, will
I've got this for 3 months.
You've got to.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he doesn't win.
It's fair.
I'm the same. I totally understand.
I don't disagree with what you're saying.
How did you do in sushi roll?
Quite you.
How
Right. I lost at sushi roll. I just can't do like games, children's games. Can't do them.
You save your brain power. For
I do. I save it for the mega games.
Like Cabitos.
Like Cabitos. Cool. Yeah, I can handle that. But no, to carry on, yeah, it's just a highlight. Last night's game was quite chill.
Yeah.
It was. We took the time with it.
It was really good fun.
It was good fun. We had a lot of laughs with it, as we always do. But yeah, to carry on, it's the only thing that annoys me is that Curly calls the trick spells. It just winds me up.
The spells and wizards.
Well, we are wizards, aren't we?
No, magicians.
You're a wizard.
Wizard.
You're a wizard.
Anyway, go for Adrian.
Is that your
Please.
segue? Please stop bullying
Please
me.
stop. Please, I can't take it.
So I have been trying to get Marvel United in front of a few of the group, and today was the day I managed to make it happen, basically.
Oh.
So so myself and Rob and Tambo played Marvel United, Red Skull versus 4 random eclectic group of heroes, really. And yeah, had a great time. Managed to defeat him on the second time out. Super simple game, right?
Really simple. Really good fun.
Plenty of tactics, plenty of cooperative. What do you need? What do I need? All that kind of stuff.
Sam gets very angry when he needs to move and you don't put
You don't put him
No, that's not true. Sheep of the group, I don't do that.
That's because when we play Gloomhaven, Tambo, it's like, yeah, I've got this. I'll move into the room, and then he goes invisible, and then everyone beats you up.
Yeah.
Payback time.
Or Dead of Winter, and he doesn't
played
clean
Red
up,
Skull?
and we lose.
Red Skull.
Yeah.
It's an automated
Okay.
thing. So it's like a deck of cards, and you turn one over, and it tells you where he moves to and what he does. And then you each take a turn in between, and you get your card plus the previous card, whoever played the previous cards, sort of actions. So very like co-op, because all you really need to know is what the person before is going to put down.
So when I wouldn't put a move down for Tambo to have this amazing go.
But didn't you die after that anyway?
Yeah. Still co-op. So
Who was playing it?
me, Rob, Tambo, and Josh.
And Josh, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, good fun.
I'm glad you got that, because I know you've been keen for that. You've been keen to kind of showcase that off for a while, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very quick, very straightforward.
Nice.
Very good.
Good. Becky.
So for me, JP doesn't switch off. Even when he has his little breaks, he actually was down in the bar and he taught me how to play Hive, which was really, really interesting.
Really liked it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't any good.
It was your first game?
Yeah, but I played a couple more with Adrian. He kicked my ass.
I haven't played it before either, so you know.
JP just nearly spat water at everyone.
What I like about it is the very tactile kind of domino pieces. They remind me of a set of dominoes I had as a kid, which was quite nice. So I really enjoyed playing that. But we did play Prank Catacombs as well. I didn't win on that either, but again, it was good fun.
Your winning streak has ended.
I know.
I know. We need to sort that out again, don't we?
I was doing so well.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey ho.
Curlington the
Oh, my
third.
favourite by far was Beyond the Sun on the stream, just because I absolutely destroyed JP and he played really crap. So yeah, there we go.
He came down like a kid at Christmas. He was absolutely bouncing. And I was like,
I swear he started dancing on all the tables.
kicking people's games.
Yeah, big ball games everywhere. And I was like, no, Curly, I'm going to be the bad boy.
I was in a bit of a crump before I came to that, and then that just put me
So you were a completely different person.
Yeah.
From the person you went upstairs to the person you came down.
What you need to do next time on the Barry is shove me in a room with JP, I'll kick his ass at any ball game he likes, and then I'll walk out.
That sounds like
Except Tricarion.
fighting talk.
No, I'll let you win that.
Which is
I've got to let you win one every now and again.
Really? Tell that to your face. So Beyond the Sun, you did get a good score in fairness.
I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, Tricarion was right up there, because although I made 2 really bad mistakes, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. Nice.
So.
There we go.
Sign of a good game.
It is. Sign of a good game. So yeah, we played lots of games. We've still got lots of time left. I'm going to be playing more games. But we'll cover that in a bit.
Over halfway.
Just.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a bit, over halfway.
Yeah, it says it on the street. I can't read it. But we've got some hours. 10 hours 38. Thanks, Nate. Thank you very much. So, that's ending of the Let's Talk About Hex. So really, what we're going to get into the meat of is our main event. Cue the sting, Nate.
Prepare for backstabbing. It's Fights of the Round Table. I heard that Adrian fights like a sissy girl.
So,
And with that.
With that little segue.
I love those things. I love them. I said, Dan.
You are fucking welcome.
I said, Dan, here's the music. Can you just do some of your voiceover stuff? And he went, no problem. And literally 20 minutes later, he goes, done.
I think record some random ones there.
Can we keep them, please? Because they are.
You don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. Just listen to the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast.
You're not wrong.
What? You know my favorite game? Well, it's obviously with a good stiff Chardonnay and a couple of rounds of Kaplunk.
This is just Dan having a great time.
He sounds like
It is lovely.
Crichton. He sounds like Crichton.
He looks like him too.
Where's your groinal attachment, Dan? Where's your groinal attachment?
It's all good. It's all good. So, the main event for our live episode is Dan has said wants us to play a game, and he wanted us to play a social deduction game, and we racked our brains and said, well, what social deduction game can we play that means a lot to us, or at least we have history with, right?
I don't know what you're on about. Do not know what you're
We
on
have
about.
history
This is
with-
why it's dangerous, alright? I'm in a dangerous
This is like the Ark of the Covenant, right? So this is like Raiders of the Lost Ark. If I open this lid, all sorts of things are going to come out.
Don't look directly.
Close your eyes, indeed.
Suddenly I'm in a leather jacket.
So we are talking about the Resistance Avalon. So this is like a sequel of the Resistance game, which is all like cyberpunky and sci-fi. And this one's kind of gone back to like Legend of King Arthur. The theme doesn't matter; it's bullshit, to be honest. But the game is good, and it causes
The
mayhem.
biggest row you've ever
Yeah,
had.
it causes mayhem in this little box.
Not to talk to each other.
It does, yeah. It just, I don't know what it is.
One game.
It just.
This is Rob's favourite game.
It could end friendships, it could end marriages,
Yeah.
it could...
Yeah, we were married in that other game as well.
A werewolf. Yeah. You weren't married that.
Yeah, but it was alright because I was a werewolf every time listening to you.
Yeah.
Well, you were like...
It was him.
It was.
It was him the
This
whole
is how it
time.
starts. This is how it starts. This is
Anyway.
So, Avalon, if you don't know how to play this game, or you don't know what it is, basically, we are kind of the people around the round table, and there are good forces and there are evil forces. The evil forces are called the minions of Mordred, and it's always him. Always
It's not,
Davey.
no. I'm just very opinionated and usually right.
You sure?
And very modest.
I can't stick with that.
So basically what happens, one player is the king, that is kind of the person who selects the people around the table to go on certain quests. The challenge is that some of us are bad and some of us are good. The good people don't know who anyone else is, the bad people know who the other bad people are. And everyone's trying to get the bad people, or the bad people are trying to get the minions on the quest so they can tank the quest and therefore try and win the game. And it's kind of like a best out of 3. So we have 5 quests that we go on per game. And if you get 3 quests that are successful for the good team or bad team, that team wins. And that's essentially the gist. There's a bit more to it than that. We will go through it. I'm not going to do a full rules teach because I don't want to. And I've done a lot of that today.
I don't know if I remember how to play.
Yeah. Do you not?
I can't.
I'm joking.
Tough,
I know, tough, yeah.
Tough, that's it. So I think we've got time probably for maybe 2 games, maybe 3, because we're a bit earlier than the schedule, which is always good news.
Exciting time.
It's an exciting time. So what I thought we'd do is we start.
You mean I'm early for something?
You are.
No, it can't be true. I've got it on camera. He's early for something.
He's never early.
Holy moly.
I love that camera behind Rob's head. It's just literally Rob.
Yeah, I'm very aware of it.
Nice.
Brilliant angle.
Nice Rob's head.
It's like a slipstream.
It's all good. It's all good. So we're going to play the
advertising
bass.
the pod. Look.
Oh, yeah, look at
Check out the gun show.
Yeah, pointing in the back.
Yeah, he's been on,
Meet K&O. Maybe not. All right, Becky. Good up. Meet K&O. Boo boo. So we're going to play the bass game.
You said we had time.
You right?
I've never heard that before.
No.
Is that a northern thing?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm from the Midlands.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
I'm
Midlands.
from Morlett, Leeds.
I'm from Barley.
Don't. Not yet. So we're going to play the base game first. We're going to play like the simple version, and then because it's me, I'm going to throw loads of characters in as we play.
Normally, you'd put the expansion version in right from the start.
I would. I'll just go sod it. You're going to play more guys.
Only because he's bored of it, not because the standard version
I'm
is
done with
great.
it.
He's
I'm
just done with it,
I'm
therefore
done.
we're all done with it.
I am done with this game in general, in fairness, but there we go.
Such positivity. I'm glad we're playing. You.
No, but it's good to resurrect it.
Yeah.
But yeah, after this, I
Who
might
says
burn
it
it.
anyway?
I might burn it. I might burn it. So.
It's JP back again. On the live stream, we played 2 games of Resistance Avalon, but as that doesn't really translate well on the podcast, we've stripped them out. However, stay tuned as we will release the full live episode on our YouTube channel, which is something we'll be announcing formally very, very soon. And also it will appear on the 24-hour Board Game Marathons YouTube channel as well. So, yeah, if you haven't already, get subscribed, head over to both the channels, and you'll get notified when they're all available. Now, anyway, back to the live episode.
There we go, that's Avalon. We got a couple of games in, and it's absolute nonsense.
Hopefully it shows you the chaos of a social deduction game.
I'm more tired.
So we not yeah, this is why I hate it.
He doesn't like the pressure of
Even
people
when I'm
calling
good,
him a
David's
liar.
like, nah, you're having it.
Fair enough. Anyway, so that's the main segment, and now if you want to take us to the next section.
Social deduction. Sorry, Curly, no terraforming Mars here. Just social deduction.
Right.
And on that
bombshell, we are just going to do a little segment where we're just going to talk about social deduction games in general, our thoughts on them, what we like about them, what we hate about them, what it does to us, and he hates them.
I know.
So,
I really enjoy them, but I hate them.
Yeah. So this is just a little bit of a chat before we kind of move on, and about social deduction. So yeah, what's your kind of thoughts in general about social deduction? Who wants to jump in?
I think if you have to take it to heart, don't play it. Just don't play it, because if you're going to take this game out of the game circle. So, for example, you go to your husband, I knew you were lying to me. It's just a bad day. Just don't do it to yourself or your friend group, because you've got to be quite strong and thick-skinned to play this.
Yeah.
Part of the fun of it is getting into it, though.
Well, yeah, but then you get into it too far,
Yeah.
and it doesn't just. The game finishes, and everyone else goes home, and then you just left the two of you, and you just think, oh, I know he still hates me, and I feel it's not good.
It's a bit like a light switch for me, though. Like once I'm in the game, I'm in the game. Everything else
Yeah, we can
doesn't
tell,
matter.
mate, because you just.
And then when we're out of the game, like
you put your leather jacket on.
It doesn't matter, does it? When you're in it's a self-contained environment. You're playing the game.
Yeah.
And you kind of get into character a little bit.
It can be a safe space to kind of let the anger out, as long as you remember.
This is not my therapy.
This is the perimeters of the game, and then it's done. If you can't remember that, don't.
So why do we talk about all the experiences that we've had in the last game?
And this is it, isn't it? It totally takes.
It's funny, though.
It totally takes. Yeah. You're taken into it, aren't you? And it's just fun. As long as you can bear those rules in mind.
I think it makes it more fun if someone gets really shitty about it.
My favourite part about it is that Rob doesn't like it so much.
Yeah, I get into it though. No, I don't know why.
I was so surprised when we found out that you didn't like the social deduction.
I love and hate this game in equal measure.
Yeah.
I love what it does, but I hate how it makes me feel.
It's like our relationship. Like a woman complaining about the man. No.
You never do the housework.
It makes me feel. No, it does.
No, is he talking about me, wasn't he?
It makes me feel uncomfortable. It genuinely does.
He really
having people screaming at
you hate that strife.
Yeah. Like that's like somebody saying to you, "You're cheating."
Yeah.
Like that's that instant. Oh, no, I'm not happy about this.
Yeah.
But I know it's part of the game.
Triggers you.
Yeah.
Triggered.
But it's quite fun at the same time.
Yeah.
There's quite a few different ones, isn't there? But they're all kind of variations on the same theme.
This is the more combative.
It's the more intense one.
Yeah,
I'd say. I don't know why it is, because they're very
It's
similar.
so short, isn't it? You've only got a few rounds, and if you don't kind of get into it by then, the baddies are definitely going to
And
win.
you're always working off imperfect information. Like, it's really hard in this game to deduce who's good and who's bad. There are tactics, like there are people that play this like all the time, and they use the voting to determine and try and work out, even though they know that actually who they're picking is crap, but they use the voting mechanism to try and suss out who thinks what. I don't think we play it that deeply, but it's It is
well, that's how I, as Percival, was trying to figure out, because I see both their two thumbs and think, well, one's good and one's bad. So when I know that I can figure out, well, if I was clever at it, I could figure out who was good and who was bad by what they were saying and whether they rejected it or not. But that's involved.
I mean, Tambo did one of the tactics. I think he did one of the tactics that I've seen before, which is you're evil. People think you're evil, so you'll hand out 4 to people, including people you know are evil, and then when it turns out it's a bad vote, the 3 good people that were in it just start arguing amongst themselves or whatever. and it just stirs the pot. Absolutely stirs the pot. It's a great tactic. I've seen it a few times, but it's really good.
Throw a bit of shade in there and it all kind of works out. So
that's fighting was the worst bit. Just because we were both good.
You start accusing people when you've got absolutely no reference.
I enjoy it a little bit.
It's a fun game. I know he's good, but I can't tell you he's good.
Yeah.
Because
you're out yourself. Yeah. So obviously, Adrian.
Yeah, hate this.
You hate this game. That's why you weren't playing.
So much you won't play it.
Why is it that you hate
I know
this?
I am a terrible liar. For starters,
Yeah.
everyone can read whether I'm telling the truth or lying straight in my face. Good quality and bad quality, definitely a bad quality for this kind of game.
Yeah.
And there are some games where you kind of have to lie that I don't mind. So hidden movement games, someone knows if you're the person moving, like the hidden movement character. So everyone knows that you're the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
They're not telling you, oh, you're a liar and all that lot. But you don't have to give anything away. If someone's near you or about to catch you or whatever, you can literally just stonewall them. And it's a perfectly valid tactic. In social deduction games, that is not a valid tactic at all. You have to be able to do the lying and the pointing fingers and all that kind of stuff. And it makes me uncomfortable.
It's kind of more...
I love it.
It's more accusational, isn't it? And it's more confrontational.
It makes me uncomfortable, and it means I've got to lie on the spot. Right, so we played Chameleon before as well, and that was one of my worst games I've ever played ever. Because it's make up a lie on the spot with almost no information.
Especially if you go first.
Yeah.
I'll go first. It's horrible.
And I just don't like that part of games. I think social deduction games can be one of the more divisive ones because there are people who play and just don't like it and they won't play that kind of thing at all. Until you get to the other end of the spectrum, we'll start talking about the servers and other things. I think you then get a strong reaction that way as well.
Yeah.
Everything in the middle is exactly that. It's in the middle. It doesn't have a strong divisive opinion on it, in my experience.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to get a kind of an opposing point of view on it because, not everyone's going to love these games.
No.
And that's fine. Not everyone has to. But yeah, I mean, what are other kind of social deduction games that we've played that we enjoy?
Werewolves I've played a lot of.
Which version?
We played one just with a deck of cards before.
So just general werewolf?
Yeah, just general werewolf. But you still have loads of powers and abilities you can put on the deck of cards. And that was one you just kind of play anywhere. And I've played a lot of that while in other social groups as well. Yeah. It's really good introducing people, everyone has fun. And it's kind of like nice icebreaker.
Everyone except Adrian.
Everyone except Adrian. Everyone loves it.
That's a good point though, because it can be a really difficult way of first meeting someone. People think, oh, it's nice, it gets people chatting, but if you are a bit on Adrian's kind of fence about it, can you imagine, I can't think of anything worse than meeting a whole bunch of people and you hate this kind of thing and you then have to start calling everyone a liar or being called a liar by people you don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't mind about that stuff, but even I think I'd find that a
But
bit...
werewolves I don't think is as direct a lot of the time. Werewolves, you don't have to be that person. You're in a bigger group. They could have that person in it, but you don't have to be that person necessarily. And it is kind of a little bit less confrontational than Avalon, say, where it is kind of it's created to have this friction.
Then why are you shouting you're a werewolf at the top of your voice at me in the last time we played?
Because that's a very different werewolf.
That's our werewolf.
Rather confrontational, dear.
Yeah.
But it's a short game, right? It's 20 minutes, 25 minutes. If when I first played this and I realised I didn't like it, I realised I was only playing it for 25 minutes. One of my exceptions to the rule is Battlestar Galactica. I actually quite like playing Battlestar Galactica, but it has very similar things like this, to this sort of mechanic, and you have a lot of pointing and accusations. But it's 2 hours, 2.5 hours long. If you put someone in on that and they've never played this,
that's rough.
It could be a really rough
Especially
play.
Yeah. How would you feel if someone right at the start, you were good, they looked at your card and they went, "You're evil." And then for the whole game, you're going to have to fight that person as to whether they...
Normally I'm the Cylon. Normally I'm the Cylon. I'll wait until a couple of rounds and then go, yes, I'm a Cylon, move into the bad star base thing, and then start making
so that
horrible...
you don't have to deal with that?
Yeah, if
on
someone's
side
really
thing?
getting to me and pointing it, I can just go, yes, I'm a Cylon, and then just play the game of making everything harder.
Being known, like a known evil and known entity.
And the other thing is, you sort of talked about, having those options. If you've played Blood on the Clock Tower, someone DMs that. It's an experience, and normally the first time you play it, you make sure that the person isn't a demon or a main character.
Mm-hmm.
You give them a smaller role so they can get their fingers into it and sort of understand it a bit more.
So you can curate it a bit.
Yeah.
I think werewolves
And
like
that's-
that though, because werewolf has a moderator, traditional werewolf, and I think werewolf is less in your face per se, because like people die in the night. It's like a night phase. Everyone closes their eyes, and then someone gets a tap on the shoulder, and they're dead. And it's like, oh, who did that? And it's more trying to.
And then they can sit out and watch some things unfold as well.
It's a different way of working, and less like, you're evil. I mean, you still get a bit of that because you're trying to deduce who.
Especially if things.
Who has killed someone. But I think this, like in this Avalon, we're all arguing all the time because we're arguing about who's going on quests, arguing about who's selected. And then there's the rejecting, approving, and then going on the quest. Who's failed it? There's lots of steps of mistrust. That
No wonder we never get in the pod, or the shit never survives in Nemesis. Eh?
No.
The amount of arguing that happens just in Avalon.
It's interesting that you mentioned Nemesis, because Nemesis, I think
Curly,
Curly.
you have the hidden element.
Yeah, I think Curly said it's a selfish git game.
Yeah, you expect everyone to act that way.
Yeah, there's no one evil, and there's no one
Yeah.
good. It's just I've got to get this thing done, and it might get in your way, and it might not. And everyone's out for themselves. That's Nemesis.
But everyone knows that, don't
Get
they?
in your way is kill you.
Yeah, I mean, it could be I've got to eliminate Adrian as player 4.
Yeah.
And you're getting in my way by being alive. But yeah.
But you're right, it's a completely different feel.
Yeah.
It's you going into that game knowing that everyone is ultimately looking after themselves. They
Yeah.
might allow you to be on their team for a bit, but you know ultimately that there's no kind of, they are dodgy, they're not dodgy. Everyone's dodgy. And that's just how it is, because everyone's wanting to survive.
Yeah.
I think there's 3 main types. So you've got social deduction, party games is what I put that into.
Yeah.
Hidden enemy, which I put
Yeah.
BGG in, and all those.
Unfathomable.
Unfathomable,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. And the third one is the selfish bastard game. They're probably my favourite. They've all got a
why is that?
Because I'm a selfish bastard.
That leads me on to a question for everyone, which is, out of, including that whole kind of umbrella category, what's your favourite one?
Unfathomable for me.
Yeah?
See, I'm a little bit torn because I love the theme of Battlestar Galactica, but the Unfathomable fixed one of the major problems I had with the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Mechanically,
it's a
better.
totally random element of those spaceship attacks in Battlestar Galactica. Sometimes you will have an easy foothold straight into the victory. Other times you just get absolutely hammered to destruction.
Yeah.
And it just totally removes all of that. Does that
And it has some nice little extra things like items, and you can just do some
So
cool
I
other
would
little
say
things.
overall Unfathomable, but it's reluctant.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you, Adrian?
Whitehall Mystery is my favourite hidden movement. One of you plays Jack the Ripper, and you're trying to put body parts in each corner of London.
Grim.
Macabre.
But it's...
That's why I like it.
You don't put your Jack the Ripper model on the board, you simply write a number of where he is at each turn, and then the police officers are on the board, and they're moving around and trying to cut you off, and they can on a turn go, are you here? And if you are there, you're caught and the game's over. But otherwise, they're pretty much, if they want to know if you've been somewhere, they can't catch you in the same turn. So you can try and fool someone into thinking that you're there when you're not, and it wastes the entire turn because they go, are you in this square? No, that's your turn done as a police officer. And I think it's got a great balance of...
What's that one called?
Whitehall Mystery. It's got just a great balance of that, you can physically see when someone's starting to sweat because you're close by. Like the police officers are like really closing the net, and then they can just slip through at the last second, and it gives you that like real sort of odd dynamic of almost there. Have we caught them? Have we not? Great game.
It's like the OG Fury of Dracula, right?
It's just stripped back. It's exactly. It's very similar. Got lots of similar ideas, and it's just very stripped back. There's no sort of like moon cycle and like sun and all that kind of stuff, and there's no like upgrade cards. You get 1 power unless you're Jack, and you get 2 powers, I think. But all the police officers just get 1 very simple power, and that's it. It's a very stripped back version of Fury of Dracula. But
How about you,
Good
JP?
Me, selfish skip games all the way. Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yeah, like that for me is just the top. I don't know what it is about it. It's just the fact that it's not like you're evil, and I quite like you've got a task to do. And if you can airlock someone on the way, even better. But
that is my favourite moment.
Well, you shut me in a room with the Queen, didn't you? And I got out just, and then I fell over and fell into some breeder, and then that finished me off.
You know what I said? I said to Jay, I said, this is for you, bro. Because the previous game, he locked him out, shut him out into Mars, didn't he? Pushed him out an airlock.
Airlock, you can basically push him out to the surface of Mars, and he died. It's just total recall.
Self-jetting AirPods when you're just about to jump on to an escape pod, and then they just go for no reason.
That was amazing, especially as you locked me in a room and chucked a grenade in, just like...
I had it all sorted, and then just a random event card. Oh, the escape pod I'm right next to's gone.
Yeah. Me and you were just absolutely pissing ourselves at this point because it was...
Something fell over.
Yeah, it was poetic.
Yeah.
Anyway, David, go on.
Probably unfathomable, but I do think Dead of Winter, because it's one of the first kind of... And it didn't always have someone in.
You're triggering.
That's all right, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
I used to play it with an old group as well. I think we've only played it once, haven't we, together?
I've played it twice, I think.
Yeah, but I think I've only played it once with you guys, but it's kind of the one that introduced me to these social deduction games, and in that sense, it's always going to have little nostalgia place in my heart. There we go.
Nice.
Get sentimental.
Well, you say about subjects, about betrayal ones, so like you build up a relationship, and like Game of Thrones, for instance. So you get an alliance. They're kind of my favourites, and then you go, well, actually, I'm going to take you out of that land.
Oh, you like to backstab?
Is that another subject, backstab?
I think that one, because that's not like social deduction per se. Like in a game of Thrones. Yeah, that's straight. That's straight up saying I'm going to do one thing and then do something completely different. Yeah.
Okay, so it will be Nemesis for me as well.
Yeah.
However, honourable mention for the backstabs.
Yeah, nice.
It's a good. I mean,
I'm just a sheep.
We do need to get Game of Thrones in, by the way.
Yeah,
Right,
with a knife just there we go.
Pablo's got a reputation in case you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Chrissy, what's yours?
Well, it's got to be Nemesis. I love that game.
Yeah, a lot of love around the table, Nemesis. I mean, it is a great game.
Yeah, games like this panic me and make me stress out and sweat.
You're really good at it.
You are.
Really good at it.
No, you're
that
right.
was just a bit of a win for once. But no, Nemesis is mine. Out of those groups, definitely that. This is just panicking.
I'm going to give you an unpopular opinion.
You don't like
unpopular opinion.
I think Nemesis is overrated.
Boo.
There's quite a lot of bits in it. I think it possibly is maybe more complex than it needed to.
I get bored of being horrible.
Are you promised a sweet soul?
Is it good or bad?
Bless him.
There is a good one.
And a good one.
He's allowed an
And there's
opinion.
no obvious break in the game. So like, I can't chill. I'm on edge the whole time I play it.
Yeah.
And
Well, then you're going to have to be horrible to someone, or someone's going to be horrible to you.
It's the impending doom that's going to naturally happen.
the closer I get to the end, I almost want to give up because the dealing with it is so uncomfortable. I'm just like,
Rob, how are me and you friends? That is my favourite bit. If I can screw someone over, that's like...
But I will say, I like screwing people over if it's a team thing.
Okay.
So, Battlestar.
Yeah.
When you know there's two people, I've never been the bad guy in Unfathomable, and obviously Battlestar's got a very special place in the gaming group.
Yeah.
We played it early days. We played that game for 6-7 hours at 2 in the morning. Thinking, we really need to finish this.
Yeah, we've got work tomorrow.
It was ridiculous. One more hour. So I love those sort of games. Dead of Winter with T was probably one of my favourite gaming memories.
All it was a broomstick. This is what.
Yes,
this is
it
the
was
biggest
so
thing.
easy.
Wheel.
Don't set him off again.
But it was so I think I just remember staring at T, just completely gobsmacked that he'd do that to her. Even though I know it's in the game.
We all like, we won. We were like,
won.
yeah, we won. Yeah. And then he was like, no, pin up.
Bang.
And we were like,
no.
What? What?
How did that moment feel, T, when you got to do that kind of... You all
He was so happy.
The warming feeling. I think it's like my second game I played in the gaming group. That was my second game.
But the first one
Hashtag
was
chef's kiss.
where Jesse was an honourable kid.
Yeah.
Which again, like I like the team element. I don't.
Yeah.
The same way that I like co-op games. I don't like it being all on me. And I think that's why I struggle with
You
Nemesis.
don't like the decisions to be solely on your shoulders.
Yeah, and that's why I struggle with Nemesis, because a lot of the time I'll follow somebody else just for a vague general.
You want your own though, right?
Direction of what to do.
Show me how to be bad, mister.
Yeah.
Show me how to be evil, mister.
So for me, the hidden player role is that's my level. I quite like that.
Yeah.
Like even the first time we played Unfathomable, Becky, I didn't realise that would happen. We wouldn't believe that. We genuinely believe that. We were like,
You wouldn't do it now, though, would you?
No, absolutely
You wouldn't
not.
do it now.
Ian literally sat there with a pet on his lap as well.
He was,
showing
wasn't
this pet.
The dog, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
It was,
like some of the greatest gaming memories, like I to the point where somebody was playing Battlestar downstairs.
Oh,
a
really?
little bit of me was like, I'd love to play that.
Yeah.
It does invoke strong emotions, which in turn kind of has it brings back good stories, or you kind of reminisce about certain moments, and that is the strong positives. But I'm guessing why it can also be an extreme negative is it evokes strong emotions.
It creates really horrible stories.
Yeah. And I'm sure people have got stories about people flipping tables or like storming out, or which luckily we don't have.
It's not Carcassonne. Only because Jakey's table's really heavy. And so's Curtis.
Yeah.
That's going to take multiple people to flip that back.
Can you help me here? Because I'm really angry.
Everyone on for it.
You run out of energy before you actually... I'll just give it. Out of interest, T, do you think you're like a rogue lion or something, where that first taste of evil kind of just made you turn?
Yeah.
And now you just...
Crazy.
I've got a reputation now.
Yeah,
I don't want that reputation. I don't need to get it, but I've got it now, and no one ever trusts me.
But there's a reason for that.
Yeah. When we do, and I'm like, you know what? I'll give Tambo a chance.
I don't know how it happened.
Yeah. Every time I'm like, I'll give Tambo a chance. He's just like, yeah, you should have trusted me. It's like,
I've known Tambo for nearly 20 years. I've never seen him say anything bad about anyone. I've never seen him hurt anyone. But put him on a gaming table and he loves it.
Fair.
Absolutely loves it. And fair play.
Thinks of dice like that.
after the first kill.
I taste the blood.
Yeah.
So, is there any other kind of closing thoughts about social deduction games that we want to kind of end on this segment?
You're fucking evil.
Thank you.
There you go.
Sign on. I think buyer beware, but they can be just like we just said, the best memories. But just have that little.
Just know your group.
Just know,
thy
definitely
group.
Know thy
your audience. Like, definitely.
Yeah.
This isn't a family fun game night.
If one of your children's crying, stop. Stop it might be a good life lesson, but that's possibly not what you want to do.
I have to really be in the mood for a long time as well, to be honest.
It takes a lot of energy, it's a lot of emotion, it's a lot of energy.
We've got another, 9 hours left?
Something like that. How many hours have we got left, boys?
9 hours 23.
There we
You
go.
couldn't play this for 9 hours. You'd have
And
to go.
I feel like I could probably go and have a nap right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I
I feel emotionally drained. Rob's been shouting at me for hours.
There we go. Cool. Let's end that segment there then. Right, boys, next one.
Would you rather? Yes, it sounds like that cheesy banger Vex from Jess Glynn. No. No place I'd rather be.
Thanks, Dan.
It does sound like Lister.
Yeah.
It sounds like not Rob DJ, the American dude that used to do the voiceovers on Radio 1.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's coming back
On
to
Wolves'
me.
show.
Yeah.
I do think I want to Photoshop Dan's face onto Triton now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what we should have is a little spinning icon of him coming in.
I'll leave that with you. I'll leave you. Yeah, I'll leave it with you,
more
mate.
about your sexual fantasies.
Whatever. Anyway, we are at the Would You Rather segment of the podcast
I
show.
thought it was quite like.
What, would you rather?
Decision, yeah.
But like, should I go A or B?
Yeah,
Is that a good thing or
it
bad
makes me
thing?
have a bit of a. Oh, I don't know.
Well, this might be quite easy. Who knows?
Depends how big we debate it.
Yeah. So,
Depends on the
So we're
rules.
going to get right into it.
Okay.
That's a look of death. Did you see that?
no, it's a little bit tired.
I get it all the time.
I'm so disappointed in you. Would you rather, at a 24-hour board game marathon, thematic,
Where we are!
So clever.
at the Shrubbery in Ilminster, Somerset.
Oh, okay.
In 2023.
It's 2023. Although no, because we're nearly halfway,
Yeah,
over
okay.
halfway. Anyway, whatever.
It's still 23.
Would you rather a board game marathon for 24 hours play Twilight Imperium or just one continuously, and then the only two games you can play?
Easy for me, not even a question.
Easy.
I think
Really?
it's easy.
Twilight Imperium.
No.
No,
That's the wrong answer.
I
In
think,
your opinion.
No,
Screw it, your opinion, that's wrong.
I think just
because
one.
you're with Adrian doesn't make it
Right,
right.
let's break this down. You're saying TI, and that'd be about
Twilight, then
three
skip
games.
those two, and then
So yeah, Twilight Imperium, he says.
Twilight
So
Imperium. and then
you play
don't
3
ask their
games.
opinion, and then move on.
3 games of that.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Oh, look how happy he is.
And
Just
the last
adore
time you
it.
played the game,
Yeah, but
you
the
were like,
last
I don't want to play this for 3 months.
Yeah, that's. No.
And then you got
No,
a-
no, it was, wasn't it the time before?
Which time did you win?
No, I don't know, Chris. I've won the last 2 games.
Oh.
We had a very wary game, I think it was the last time you played.
Yeah,
That was draining. It was quite a draining.
It was only draining
No,
for you
JP
because you got
boring everyone.
I'm going with you.
No, I tried to team up with JP and he went, nah.
JP was cocky as hell with that last one.
Yeah.
He deserved the kick.
Is that, yeah.
I was the Mahak Gene Saucers, which are like a race that needs to kind of give everyone a kick in. I just got a kick in and just sat there and went, great. For 6 hours.
Yeah, but why did you get a kicking, JP?
Oh, I was being a knob.
I literally turned to JP and went, look, Jay's getting too strong here, we need to team up. And he went, no, have some of this. And then
The thing of the matter is, the real answer is I would have a mix, but if you're going to make me
I'm gonna have to
just
make you
one,
do it.
or Twilight Imperium,
yeah, it's your fault, JP. You're going to make him do it. It's the rules.
But what if you start playing, whatever,
The
and
answer's Twilight
you go suddenly? No, it's definitely not. It definitely isn't. It's definitely just one. But
my answer is Twilight Imperium.
Yeah, we're not trying to change that. I get it.
but what would you do though? So if you started the game
Play
off,
Twilight Imperium.
and then you realise that you were in a really dodgy area, or whatever the reason was that you said you
I
didn't
would
like
have
it
a
last time.
tantrum, finish the game, and then look forward to the second game.
And then play the next game of Twilight.
Right.
Fair enough.
I just think, if you're having a bad game of just one,
Sure.
it's going to take you 2 minutes.
I'm coming to you because I think you got the same answer, you two.
Just
Which
one.
is Twilight Imperium, man.
No, I'll play a good game.
Controversial.
I'll play just one.
You're going to play, right, so how long is the game of just one?
30 seconds?
Yeah.
No, a minute. A minute.
Okay, 1 minute. How many games of just one would you have to play in 24 hours?
My God.
60 times 24.
That would start to drag.
No, because I'm eating.
Oh, you're eating, yeah.
Don't
You'll probably go for every word as well. You'll be like, I'm on this word again.
Food, drink.
Oh, right, you can have a beverage or two, you can have some food,
One cup
but
of
you
tea.
have to repeatedly play just
Your
one.
sustenance is just one,
I
right?
think Twilight
Yeah.
Imperium.
I would do that, yeah.
You have to start sucking on the
Sorry?
Careful.
What are you doing
there? Felt pens for fluid.
Why are you doing this?
For fluid.
Just one, definitely.
It'd have to be TI because for the reason I don't think I could consistently play 10,000 games of just one in one day.
Yeah,
I
think that is
it'll kill me.
Your deck's only so big.
Yeah.
but it's got 5 on it.
You'd still go through that. I think.
Oh, it's banana again.
24 hours. I think you would go through every single word on
I
there.
think you might go through 2 or 3 times.
And you'd be so brain dead you wouldn't remember.
And you'd have different ones most like occasionally you'd get the same thing twice.
How many cards are in there? You can map this out.
Before we go out,
let's not.
The average game takes.
What's your answer? What's your answer, David?
Baby, what's your answer? TI.
What's 4 plus 2? No idea.
Well, I've let these guys finish the conversation. TI. It just go. I think it'll go quicker. Like you have a game with TI, and the day kind of flies by, and
You'd be tired there, wouldn't you?
You've never played
I know the idea of it makes
20 minutes in, I would be like, oh, there's some random cosmic bollocks going on over there. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, look, another objective's turned over that's completely random and doesn't work for me yet again. Another
that's
5
the
hours.
first game. The second game you
another
play,
5 hours
it might work for you. You'll be like, look at that objective.
That's the first game. In 8 hours, you could have a whole new set of objectives, and it might work for you.
Yeah, sure.
Good, isn't it? Yeah. It's got flaws. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a great idea to play 3 games of Twilight Imperium back to back. I don't think I'd want to do it.
If you change it around for like
My body will forget I need.
we'd be like, yeah, baby.
That's why I didn't pick it.
Yeah, my body will forget I need food, need water. I'll just be playing Twilight Imperium. That'll be my life.
You just fall over like through game 2.
Yeah.
I need to train good.
Sambo.
Right, so I love both games, but I've played just one with my family about 5 times now, and you kind of get the way people think. So
Yeah.
if you play it for 24 hours, you're just going to guess each other's
Too
problems.
easy.
So it's too
Yeah,
easy.
it'd be great.
100%. So that's boring.
Yeah, you've got 13 cards.
Yeah,
and
baby.
TI is a big game. You play probably 3 games. In
3
24
games.
hours. Yeah, and each race has totally different abilities. So replayability is much
I can
better.
see your point, but it's
The
still
replayability on
something.
Twilight is
Just
much
when
better
you
than just one.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to need 24 hours when you play a game.
Just 1 hour, and then I'll go.
Chrissy P.
Just one.
You just.
You let me down, Nick. You
played it
let me
twice,
down.
I hated it both times.
I forget
was
you
stuck
played
there
this.
for like 6 hours, hating a game.
Chrissy's like
No,
twice.
I can imagine him just
All we want.
Literally, got like an hour in, and I'm just not doing very well.
Yeah.
Don't understand anything. I'm just like, everyone's winning, and I hate this game.
I still remember playing with Chris. It was brilliant.
I forgot you played it.
I can't believe
Chris hasn't
Twice.
played it. Chris is not.
Why on earth did you volunteer twice?
I've done it 4 times. And I still don't like it.
See, you've always got to play a game
Keep
once.
coming back.
And then you go, give it a go.
24
If I didn't like it, I might like it again the second time. Second time, it was just as frigging bad. I was like, no.
Yeah, but
not
you
this
don't
game.
like war games at all.
Fool
Any
me once.
confrontation at all.
Hey, I played Nemesis.
That's
Conversation
totally
game.
different. That's not a war game.
I played Battlestar, that was good as well.
It's not a war game.
Game of Thrones?
No, I said different now.
You might have you here.
Well, Game of Thrones. I can understand it.
I think there's that theme. I don't know war games.
Is this news to you? I've known this to you for the last few years.
Okay, fine.
Revelations, that's what we've got here. Go on then, Rob.
Rob, take us home.
I'm going to caveat.
No.
No loopholes.
No caveats.
You're not the boss of me. She's watching at home.
Play just one while you play Twilight Imperium.
And the answer's going to be different to what a lot of you would expect. I would rather play TI.
No?
What?
I would rather play TI, but I'd have a Switch in my pocket.
That's fair.
No, it's not your turn.
That's
Yeah.
a Switch blade.
For downtime.
I'd have a Nintendo Switch in my pocket, so that after about 12 hours where I am zoned out completely, I can play the Switch.
So basically, we'll go to Bob. Pass.
That's not what's it.
And who am I hurting? Who am I hurting? Everybody's happy.
Do you want to commentate my planet? Yeah, Curly, yeah, commentate my planet. Yeah, go on, that's fine.
He'd love it! He'd love it!
You hurt me.
Yeah.
I couldn't play just one for
24
hours.
No,
I
definitely.
couldn't play just one for 2
I would go
hours.
no.
There's a lot of different people playing this game.
It's a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad
It's
game.
a wonderful game.
great
I
game.
love it.
For an
I will
hour.
happily play it. not for 24 hours.
I think it's a tough sell. I think they're both really tough sells, and I think
I would rather play Scythe for 24 hours than just one.
So if you play just one, but get different people, that might be different.
But either way, I think you'd learn quite a few cultural references that people do and don't have.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at someone, you think you should absolutely know this cultural reference, and then they don't get it, and they're like, "Well, no, I've never seen." I don't know. Open all hours, like everyone else in Britain is knows that.
How could
thing,
JP
whatever.
not know defenestration? That's what I want.
Oh, that was terrible.
I don't think Adrian knew it either.
No.
I don't think normal people do.
I didn't know what that word meant.
What about?
Aren't you a smart?
Wow, but I wouldn't have written it down on it just one.
Could you not, on the downtime between turns, just play just one while you're playing Twilight Imperium?
No.
Both.
It wouldn't be a would you rather, then, would it? Would you rather just play both games at a 24-hour? Yeah.
No, but you have to play them while you're playing the other games.
So if it was Eclipse, I would have said Eclipse.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't put it, because I know that certain people hate it, and some people,
But they're similar games that last a similar amount of time.
True. No.
Eclipse is loads quicker.
But Eclipse is actually better.
I'd agree. I'd agree that Eclipse is better.
Yeah, Eclipse is better.
Never played either.
And it plays in 4
Haven't got
hours.
Just don't say that around Martin Ward. He will go into some sort of frenzy.
But then he'll look at the
Because
pile
he
of stuff.
loves-
Exactly. He'll look at his haul and he'll be fine.
It's fine. He's won enough games. Right, that's the end of the Would You Rather. It's always good fun to do that. You right?
Yeah.
You just flinched.
What?
Because you went. What?
Hold on,
Because you threatened to hit me.
Yeah.
It's like.
Why'd you flip?
Oh, why'd you finish? All I did was took my belt off. There's no way.
Hey, oh.
Anyway, that's that segment. Nate, next segment, please, mate.
And lastly, it's the penultimate turn. Let's make this a quick one, guys. JP needs to get back to playing Food Chain Magnet solo mode.
Yeah.
He thinks it's really good.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Or do you hate Food Chain Magnet more?
Food Chain Magnet. Anyway, so penultimate turn. This is where we're going to talk, or we usually talk about what we're excited. But again, we're going to make it 24-hour board game theme. So, what games are you excited to play in the next 9 or 10 hours? and it's 10 to midnight, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So, what are we excited to play? Who wants to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Go on.
Why not? Got 2 games coming up in this next 9 hours.
Is it Wicker
Terraforming.
One game. Yeah, that'll be one game. So we've got Tricarion and Hegemony. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Tricarion just because apparently I'm doing the teach. Taz has only played once before. Joel wants to play it.
Has he never played
before? And or maybe Joel has played it before. Sorry, but Marcus hasn't played it before.
Okay.
So
Really?
yeah. So he's escaped him apparently. So, but Hegemony, none of us have played before, so that one might take a while.
We've had a demo, but you got time.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I'm looking forward to playing Flamecraft. And if you want to watch Flamecraft too, keep watching.
Keep watching the
2
stream.
o'clock.
Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2 a.m. Bit of Flamecraft, bit of Dragon.
I'm looking forward to playing it. I've only played it a couple of times, so that's cool. But I'm going to stick an extra one in. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to say, please will somebody play Wild Serengeti with me? Wow, no.
Sure. Remind me, what is it?
It's a really cute little animal game. There's a surprise.
Yeah,
I weren't expecting that.
It's going to be Attenborough.
You're taking photographs of animals in certain habitats, and you basically got to try and curate the best lot of pictures. But the pieces are just...
Pokemon
Go.
No.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. It's a really good game.
But with real
Pokemon Snap, sorry. Snap.
Is it? Time before you go on the flip.
It's... Oh, I don't know. My watch is dead like the rest of me. I don't
2 hours.
know.
2 hours?
I reckon we could probably do it 2 hours.
Yeah. Crack on. All right. Curly.
Scythe for me. Love Scythe.
Love it.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Gonna be a right good laugh.
At 3:30.
Be good laugh.
3:30 in the morning. We're playing
3:30 in the morning. Don't
Yeah.
care. Let's do it.
Yeah. Can you help set it up?
Yes.
Thank you.
Rob Dog?
Yes.
I haven't got any plans. I'm gonna go with the wind. I'm gonna be.
He's gonna.
All right, Pocahontas.
I'm gonna. I've got a couple of games that I could play. I quite happily play anything else.
That's a good thing about it, right?
Yeah.
You just in any games.
That's it.
Well, it's your oyster.
I've played quite a few deck building games today, and I've got Transformers, the deck building game. So I might give that a go.
Yeah.
Or
time is just a construct.
See, the thing is, because setting up and packing away the Witcher.
Philosophical.
Getting deep.
How long did that take you, Rob?
Packing up and setting that game out, I got quite stressed.
Well, Witcher, yeah, you get going, I've lost the potions! I've lost the potions!
I couldn't see it, I started getting really annoyed.
Genuinely.
You're on the smallest table though as well.
And I've brought Skyrim with me, which I'd love to play.
You don't want to now, do you?
I think it's going to be a bit much for me at this time.
Yeah.
So something like Ashes, I've bought Ashes Reborn.
Yeah.
Something like that might be worth it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Got some men at work for when we're really tired. We can just do simple little things.
And I've got Karuka. I've bought my Karuka board. So that might be a way of passing
That's a good
an
plan.
hour. So any of the above. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite happy.
What about you, Ninja?
Well, I'm looking forward to playing Serengeti now. That's what we play. And I would like to play the Star Wars deck building game if you're.
No, we'll try it.
I love playing that new song, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's right then. Cool. That's me. That's what I do.
Got to be done.
I'm going to make it. I'm saying.
Nice. Photographs of animals. T-Dog.
I bought Kapow, so I'm going to try to play that with my nephew.
Was that the dicey
Dice fighting one?
comic book
Yeah,
fight?
and I threw it to my nephew, so we might
Marcus likes that.
Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah,
really
it was
likes
good.
that.
It was a surprise.
Yeah, you make your own
Good
die,
surprise.
power up, make your own die, you put cardboard so you secretly do it, then you go Kapow, and you reveal.
Yeah.
Do you
You have to make the noise.
You don't have to, but
I'm pretty sure it says in the rule book you're supposed to.
It should say. It should say you have to.
Should be pretty much.
It's like Spider-Ham and Marvel Champions.
Yeah.
The card you have to play.
You have to say it.
It's a high five.
It's like with Avalon, you have to say you're fucking...
I own Spider-Ham for Marvel Champions purely for the cards that came with it. I haven't even sleeved the Spider-Ham cards because I never intend to let anyone play with them. If anyone at any point goes, give me a high five so I can play this card, I'll just leave.
He's like, no. I'm English. It's not happening.
That
It's like
reminds
the
me
old
of
unhinged magic cards.
Yeah.
That reminds me of my little brother playing Astra.
Astra, I was going to say.
Yeah.
So we had the
Oh, you got the
special
promos.
promo cards. So one of the ones from Perseverance.
Yeah, the dinosaurs.
The dinosaur. You have to, if you play that card and you run around the table making a dinosaur noise, you get an extra VP.
Yes.
I had no problem with
I
that.
love that stupid
My brother was like, no, check out.
Even you did it, right?
I love
Yeah,
that.
even I did it, I don't know.
But if that had been in public, I don't think you would
Rawr.
have done
No, I wasn't.
it. No, it's
Why
more
have
like
you
a
got to make it
replica.
sexual?
The camp dinosaur!
Anyway. Is it just me that hasn't been?
You go first.
Sure. I'm just looking at the schedule. I think, weirdly, I'm looking forward to Camelot.
I knew you would
Yeah.
Camelot is good
And you
fun.
know why? Because it'd be 6 a.m. and that'll be all my brain could cope with is Camelot, which
So in
is
Space Invaders,
possibly, mate. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just absolute nonsense. I love a bit of Camelot.
Yeah,
I've never
I love
played it.
Camelot.
You know, oh god, it's the lightest thing ever. You're betting on camels. They're running around the track. It's mayhem.
And the camels are going here, there, everywhere.
Some camels going backwards,
Yeah.
some going forwards,
What?
and jumping on each other.
Yeah, they're great.
Is it Camel Cup or Camel Up?
It's Camelot, mate.
Camelot. They've
They've
confirmed that with
actually
the
confirmed
new
it
second
now.
edition. Yeah.
Who knew it could be
They've-
so
they've-
device?
I don't actually
sport
care,
it.
I'll point out, but I know that's a debate.
Yes. Adrian.
I am looking forward to driving home. So, grumpy person, old man that I am inside.
You're done now, aren't you?
I'm done.
You're about done.
So, I am going to drive home now
Sleep.
and sleep.
That's fair.
Get home
So-
first. Get home
Yeah.
before you do.
Yeah, don't sleep before, otherwise that's not good. Well,
So
great
that-
stuff.
That's me.
Great stuff. Right, well, we have hit the end of the show, and we just want to say a massive thank you to all for watching us and play Avalon. Sorry, but
Sorry
yeah.
for any of the swearing.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
Well,
It
no,
is.
it's part and parcel.
It is what it is. It is what it is. If you want to
We
kind
didn't
of,
say any of the really bad ones, so it's fine.
yeah, if you
What,
want
bad
to,
ones?
go on, let me do the outro. Jesus Christ!
This is just like
You've had
a
more
normal,
takes than this than I normally do.
I
like
know.
a normal podcast recording.
I can't
That's what
edit
it
this
is.
stuff out. That's the problem.
This is just what happens.
Yeah, if you want to kind of catch us on our socials, we're on the usual stuff. We're on Facebook, we're on Insta, we're on all of that. And we're actually on Threads. Have you heard of Threads?
Well, I have.
Yeah, we're on Threads. I've never heard of it, but we're on
You know
it.
this, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the new Twitter and
It's
everything.
this new thing.
You know what Threads is?
Yeah, it's like
It's
gangster.
The youth over there, they all know about it.
No, well, that's
Look
it.
on their faces.
Yeah, it's like the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're on it.
Elon Musk killed Twitter, so they've created something else.
So Instagram.
And that's what they're fighting about. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll wrap this up. We'll just say big thank you, and we are out.
Thank you.
New music. Thank you.
You've been listening to the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast live. You can catch this on Netflix. No, you can't. Don't be
It's Adrian here. The time is basically midnight. If you can't tell from the pitch of my voice, I am absolutely knackered, and this is me basically clocking out for the rest of it. So 9 hours short of the full 24 hours. The rest of the team here are going to hopefully do me justice in my absence and
soldiering on,
soldiering through. But no, I'm definitely calling it. So what have I done since I last recorded? I played Heat. So
you did?
Heat I bought at the Expo. Haven't had a chance to really get it to the table, but the ever wonderful Mr. Paul Grogan did a bit of a teach for us. We didn't quite get all the way through the game, but we got so far through it that we got a really good feel for what it involves and all that. Absolutely loved it. Can understand the comparisons to Flamme Rouge because the very basic DNA and skeleton is in there, but there's so much more to it. I can just see this hopefully landing better with the group I was trying to play Flamme Rouge with. It just didn't land. So really looking forward to that, hoping to get that in front of some more people. And then straight from there, we literally ran upstairs and we've just recorded the live episode and games of Avalon, which I wasn't involved in, but was great fun. Sort of doing a bit of commentary and laughing at people who can clearly not lie very well and who clearly can.
We're not great at it. But yeah, we've just done the live episode. I am absolutely knackered. I'm not going to lie. But that was quite good fun to do and get everyone. I think it's the first time we had like all of us
in a long time
all around the table just chatting. So it's obviously chaotic because we all are a bit chaotic, but it was fun. It was a really good laugh, and hopefully that kind of translated well. And you would have known because I probably already stitched that part of the bit in this episode. So
maybe
this will probably be after. Who knows? We're still here. There's still people gaming. They're all around us. It has thinned out since I came downstairs last, to be fair.
It's a bit cooler in here than it was when we went upstairs to start recording the
a good thing. So, but yeah. No, it's good that you're here, Adrian. I know you've got to pop off, but thank you for hopping along.
As always, I did well in the raffle.
You did? What is it with you in the raffle?
Always do well in a raffle. So yeah, did well in that again. So always happy with that. They had a massive turnout of games, and loads of people winning stuff, which was really nice to see. But yeah, I'm just glad that I've managed to get a couple of nice games out of it as well. All good. But yeah, that's me clocking off. I have more gaming to do on Monday, so yes, I'm clocking off now. But I'm also probably putting in that 8 to 9 hour gaming shift in on Monday.
We're playing the weather machine on Monday.
You are,
yeah.
So that's why I didn't sign up to it because I couldn't do 12. 13 hours again.
I'd have some sleep by then. That's ages away. That's future JP's problem.
That's his problem.
Yeah. What an idiot.
Well, right, okay, I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
And everyone else will tell you about it later on.
We'll crack on.
Cheers.
Hi everyone. It is now 1:45 in the morning. We finished doing our live episode, which was really good fun, but the excitement of that I think took the last little bits of energy out of me, and I'm very aware that in 1 hour 15 minutes I've got to do a teach of a game, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully I can remember how to A, read the script I wrote, and B, play Flamecraft, which is a very simple game but doesn't feel very simple right now. I think the last few people are kind of here. There's probably, I don't know, about sort of maybe 40, 50, maybe 60 people altogether, sort of 45 in the main hall, maybe other sort of hangers-on. So this is the hardcore gamer people here now. So looks mostly pretty heavy games that people are playing, which surprised me because I don't think I could play noughts and crosses successfully at the minute. But, well, we'll have to see, won't we? Anyway, catch up with you shortly.
Hi guys, it's Chris here. Time is 1 a.m. Everyone is still going really strong, so well done for everyone for playing the mini games you're getting through at the moment. I've just finished playing Star Wars: The Deck Builder game, which I mentioned in the live podcast that we did. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic game. Couldn't recommend it enough. I'm going to call it a night, but thank you so much for everyone. Cheers. Bye.
It's nearly 4 o'clock in the morning now. I've just finished my teach of Flamecraft. I don't think it was the best teach I've ever done in my life, I'm not going to lie. It seemed to go all right. I think I'd forgotten what words were halfway through, but it was all right. There's a few people left here now, hardcore sort of gamers. People are still playing really complex games, and I honestly don't know how they're doing it. I can barely even string a sentence together now, as I'm sure you can tell. They're currently playing Scythe now. JP and Curly are playing Scythe. Good on them, I say. So, I'm checking out for a minute and trying not to fall asleep under a table. It's great, though. It's been such a brilliant day, and so much money has been raised for such a fab cause. Just makes you really proud of everyone in the community, really. So, I sort of feel hungover. I think that's what I feel. Yeah. Anyway, we'll hopefully get our second or probably third wind it'll be by now in a bit, hopefully. So I'll catch in on you then.
Hello, it's JP here with a very croaky voice, as it is 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. I'm so tired. I think I started flagging around 3. I think that's when it started to get quite difficult. Yeah, so we just had a game of Scythe. It started about 4 a.m. We just finished it. And actually, I think that's helped, weirdly, even though I probably didn't want to play. I was just got to a point where I was like, I don't want to play this game. And I thought it would be awful. But actually, it was really good fun. We had a good laugh around the table, and I think it perked us up a little bit. So we are on the home straight now. I'm about to jump back on the stream and play Camelot because it's easy. Don't have to think too much about it. And and hopefully that's the home straight before we kind of finish up. So 3 hours to go. Before 9 a.m. and we've nearly done it. So yeah.
Note to self: don't try and play Men at Work.
Don't play Men at Work. Becky says don't play Men at Work at 6 in the morning. It's difficult.
And
so
it's funny. It's very funny. Funnier than it actually is.
It's funny than it's got every right to be at this time. Yeah. Fair enough. Right, I'm going to pop away and I might come back, I might not. It just depends. We'll probably do another recording after the fact we've done 24 hours. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye. It's JP. I've just came back from the live stream. We have now closed the 24-hour board game marathon. And I'm absolutely shattered. I'm absolutely exhausted. But look, I am so proud and privileged to be a part of this amazing event. Where the charity has raised at least £5,800 and £5,800. I can't speak. £5,800 for Cots for Tots Bristol, and we've just closed the stream. We've got just packing things up, and Dan's just come and said hello. Hi, Dan.
Hey, this is how deep I sound because I've been talking solidly for about 30. I don't know why I've gone American.
It's turned all American,
I've
haven't
gone
you?
into my voiceover voice.
Bless you.
It's been a fantastic event.
Yeah.
I'm truly overwhelmed by the amount of money that we've raised, and we're in such a crazy climate these days. You know what, with the cost of living, and life is not easy out there these days. And do you know what? It's amazing to see over 260 people giving so generously, and people at home online paying money and sending it to Cots for Tots. And we know, and I know, it will go to a truly fantastic place. It's truly amazing.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's awesome.
Awesome. But look, well done, Dan.
Thank you.
Cracking event.
Well done to you. You've done amazing.
No.
I'm sure you're very, very tired.
Yeah.
And need sleepy sleeps.
I need sleepy sleeps.
Need sleepy sleeps. Your children, though, are a little bit older than mine.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get home, it's daddy, daddy, daddy. And I probably won't sleep until December.
So my children hopefully go, Daddy, now go to bed.
Yeah, yes.
You look horrible.
Yes, mine won't do that.
No.
But nonetheless, I hope you've had a fantastic time.
It's been amazing.
Thank you
It's
so
brilliant.
much.
No problem, Dan. Appreciate it. And I think, thanks to all the Whose Turn team.
Absolutely.
Who's been covering the event for all the little recordings they've been doing throughout. And I think all of them have kind of gone home now.
I believe so.
So, we stuck it out to the end. But it's I don't know what else to say. I'm knackered.
Let's have a sleep.
Let's have a sleep.
Let's have a sleep.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to this awesome episode. And hopefully you got a taste of the event. Come next year.
Do it.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.